It's week 4, and in the NFC West, we've got the first division matchup for the Cardinals and the Rams. Arizona's lost 8 straight games to LA and look to end the streak next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and you get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his 3rd season in the National Football League.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 2nd and 7, Murray. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Heels of the pick six. Here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. They'll try and run it here. And they'll bring it down after just a short pickup. And he is not going to make it. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Let's go. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it
thrown across his body and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Quarterback Matthew Stafford bringing out the LA offense. And Stafford, of course, all those years in Detroit, and now in his 1st season with Los Angeles.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
After the interception, here's Stafford. This defense for the Cardinals, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They'll start with the option, powering forward. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
So you think it's not tough playing quarterback in the NFL? How about what we just saw there? The rush got home on 3rd down. He had to stand in there and take the shot as he released it. Throws on target, though, and it's good enough to keep the drive moving.
Murray now on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He's got Green. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 6 there on 1st. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call. and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Murray giving to Connor on the option. And room there to work it inside the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. An option handoff given to Connor. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, Murray. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
With Josh Reynolds in Tennessee now, the Rams are eager to see what they have in Van Jefferson, a 2nd-round pick last year out of Florida, and he gives them a nice catch there for a first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
And that's exactly what you're looking for, the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the gun to give to Henderson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Deep for the Cardinals, Christian Kirk. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter. He's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And complete to Zach Ertz. Fighting through it. He's got space. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Murray now to throw.
He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Deshaun Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray now. Going deep for Hopkins. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And you'd think on 3rd down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result, because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to a field goal. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Stafford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing again is Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Touchdown! It's complete. Tyler Higbee. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point by Gain is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk, and unable to connect. Incomplete. But give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more.
And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On third down, here's Henderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cardinals. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first two quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they too found some success throwing the football. But I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing on third down, Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. Still fighting for more. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that'll be caught by Cup. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Five yards remain on second down.
Back to throw, Stafford.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
On the draw, this is Henderson.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Gay's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
The drive will start with Connor, and the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
Connor going to get it again on second down.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this will be swung out here for Connor. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
First down, Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. Not much there, only a yard. To throw again on second down. Murray, and that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing again, Murray, able to get away, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people. No errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Darrell Henderson, the intended receiver, and it's third and short. And Woods has it complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Hey, and that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Stafford on first down. And this is incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. But it'll be second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
To throw is Stafford. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
He stiff arms him. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. Green brings it in. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Meanwhile, Murray's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. That one was hard to fathom. They were in the dime. They had 6 DBs back there. They still lost it.
Great word, because I'm right there with you. I don't understand how they couldn't pick him up. But don't be surprised next week early, there's some extra people in the locker room. Maybe a tryout or 2 for those guys who missed him.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Murray. And the reception made by Green. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Prater for the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So this drive spanned 7 plays. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Lenny, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, and that'll bring up second down. On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run. Probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Murray now to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that's complete. It's Green here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Leonard Floyd was the number 9 overall pick in 2015 by the Chicago Bears out of the University of Georgia. Spent 4 seasons with Chicago, but had his best year yet with the Los Angeles Rams in 2020. A career high, 10.5 sacks.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And a catch made by Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Murray's throw taken in by Green here.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. On 2nd and very short, Murray escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 2 yards is the pickup, and that'll be good for an Arizona 1st down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Murray now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And now the throw hauled in by Green. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 3rd down, it's Henderson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for L.A. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. 7 yards there and a first down. Murray, he's used to moving fast in Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line. They'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first down. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Rams, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here.